Hey, vlog episode number 2 is up. Listen, if you guys are new here, my name is Eli Barber. I'm a young real estate investor, and I'm also, I'm also someone who's figuring out life and loving life. On this episode, we got a lot of crazy things going on. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end. I post a pretty interesting picture at the end, and I would definitely love to see your feedback on that picture at the end. Listen, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A lot of fun making this stuff. We're just gonna continue getting better and better because that's what we do in life. I know you guys can relate. So stay tuned. Let's start this vlog. All right, guys, welcome back. First and foremost, we are on our way downstairs to pick up Mr. Mike. I'm gonna introduce you guys to Mike here in 1 second. Here we go. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Say what's up, Mike.
What's up?
Where we at right now, bro?
We are at where the place to be. That's where we are.
The place to be. Let's check out the fit. Hey, we stay ready. We stay ready. Let's go. All right, so we're in the elevator right now. Mike, go ahead and introduce yourself to my people.
What's up, guys? My name is Michael Vera. We're here to close some deals today.
Let's go. Mike, what is it that you do in the real estate business?
I'm a real estate agent and a wholesaler.
And a wholesaler. Here we go. We're about to give him the tour of the new building here. So what do you think so far, Mike?
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. Look at this. This is my favorite thing. Work smarter, not harder. That's so dope. That's how we do it, baby.
And at this, it's like green technology, whatever. And the government would have given me $10,000 per truck for being eco-friendly. So that's another thing. But the biodiesel alone, I could have had enough biodiesel there, gotten enough.
Really?
I want to introduce you guys to the biggest player hater in the world.
Problem is, Elijah ain't a player.
You see, that's it right there.
He's getting.
So it's now 4:55 a.m. We just finished up the workday. We'll be back here tomorrow.
Salespeople into two types: operational and relational salespeople. So the operational salespeople are your typical.
Yo, so right now what I'm doing is I'm currently studying sales. But what I'm really doing is I'm kind of studying the logic, the science behind sales. You see, to me, sales should be repeatable. It should be a pattern, right? When you talk to someone, let's say you talk to 10 people, you should know what percentage are gonna buy your product or your service. And so for me, it's all about improving that ratio. So right now, let's say I'm at 30%. I talk to 10 people, 3 of the 10 I know will buy my product or service. I'm trying to figure out how to increase that to 40, 50%, 60%. So try to figure out how to make it better and better. And the way that I'm doing that is to understand the science behind selling. So what I'm studying right now is this. I'm gonna turn this around. Boom.
It's like, is that the best you got? I stop them right there, and they're like.
Also got your
I'm like,
alkaline water.
You're not doing it right. I'm like,
This is MentorBox. You guys know Ty Lopez. It's one of his programs. So I did invest into that, and I'm just studying some of the courses that are on here, reviewing what they're teaching, and figuring out what I can add into my life and make better. And also, you just saw me stretching, flexing, so staying fit as well. All right, guys, I just finished up a quick little section of learning about sales. My learning process is, I take 10, 15 minutes, I learn a quick segment, and then I instantly start applying it. I instantly start using it. I instantly start to connect with it. So we're gonna break down what I just learned, right? So basically with sales, the gentleman who spoke, Dr. Fresco, he's one of Ty Lopez's business partners. Really great information, really cool stuff. And just a disclaimer, warning, I'm not studying sales to figure out how to make more money. I'm not studying sales to figure out how to sell more products. That's not my focus. My focus is I'm studying sales so I can learn how to connect better with more people, right? Because first and foremost, we offer a great service and great products in the real estate industry. And because of that, my whole objective is I want to get my product and our service, I want to get out there in front of as many people as I possibly can. And in order to do that, I have to learn how to connect better with people. So my focus is the connection, not the result. And because of that, we're having a lot of fun with it. Back to the sales stuff. So Dr. Fresco basically said there's two types of salespeople. There's operational salespeople and an example, which is people who are just strictly only focused on the sale. And so an example, I'll give you one that I just had. I literally got a knock on my door yesterday. I come downstairs and there's a gentleman knocking on it, and I open it up and he's like, hey, your floor, this floor, he's like, I'm here today to talk to you about your service. He worked with a company, Verizon, and he was trying to sell me on Verizon, and he was literally so focused on the sale. He was asking me what company, am I working with now? He's like, oh, let's just switch you over. He didn't ask me any personal questions. Like, he didn't try to connect with me at all. So he was an operational salesman because he was just so focused on the sale, and that's all he cared about. The second type of salesperson is a relationship sales. That's someone that establishes the trust, right? That's someone who makes the connection, because when we have that connection and the trust, it makes the sale so much more easy, it's more fun, it's more enjoyable for everyone. And so that wraps up that. So what's my point of sharing this information with you? Like what's the big picture? The big picture is to, when you're selling, right? And this is something that I'm adding into my own process, my own procedure, into my company. When you're selling, focus on the connection. Don't focus on the result. See, me, myself, I oftentimes, I see the dollar sign, I see the result, and I instantly start to go after that versus the most important part of it all, which is actually the connection, right? And so as you continue about your day, as you continue with your relationships with your family, your friends, even maybe your animal, like within your business or whatever you're experiencing, make sure you just focus on the connection and not necessarily the result. Because the connection is actually what's going to get you that result. The connection will get you that result. So the big part is going to be, what's something actionable that you can do now with that information that was sort of just shared. And this also applies to me. But the big question, or the big thing with connecting, is it's actually asking questions. Right? And so let's review the Verizon guy, right? He came up, knocked on my door, and he's like, oh, you're on this floor? And he asked, what provider am I using? And he's like, okay, great, let's just switch you over. Versus he could have been like, he could have asked me, what service are you currently using? I'm using AT&T. He could have asked me, are you currently experiencing any challenges with your current provider? And him being knowledgeable, knowledgeable over his product and service, he could have asked me a detailed question, such as, when you get in this area, do you lose service? Because you see, at Verizon, we actually covered more areas, which means if you get in those areas, you won't lose service. And see, him talking to me that way, like, I connect. I trust him much more, right? And he could have asked me better questions. And so I think the big part with connecting, it's actually asking better questions. But if you're going to ask better questions, you need to know the answer to your question. This is the new way to arrive in style. Hey, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to your boy's channel. And last but not least, stay tuned. We will see you guys on the next show.